What is up guys, Steven here, and I'm bringing you a quick unboxing and overview of this keyboard I picked up. I bought this keyboard from banggood.com and it came from their warehouse in China. Obviously with COVID-19 going around, it took just a few days over a month to arrive at my door. A month ago when I ordered this, there were barely any videos on it on YouTube, but now there's quite a few. I recommend you check out Wildcat's video where he also unboxed this thing. There will be a card top right linking his video. Wildcat does this video with music only in the background, so if you're into that, go check it out. Anyways, moving on to the unboxing at hand. The keyboard didn't come in another box or anything and was only protected by this grey mailing bag. I'm glad the box wasn't damaged much during the shipping process. As you guys can see, this is a 60% keyboard, which means it only has 61 keys. I opted to go for brown switches over the blue and red since I already tried the other two. This keyboard also comes in a black colour and they are both Bluetooth compatible. First of all, I just want to say that KEMOVE has put a lot of effort into their packaging. The design on the box is nice and it's the same thing under the lid. The keyboard is presented to you really neatly and I think it looks great compared to something like the DK61 which comes in a plain cardboard box. Obviously the first thing that's presented to you is the keyboard. They also include this little awesome dust cover which I think is really cool. The KEMOVE logo is etched into the back of the keyboard for a really nice look instead of just a sticker. Two flip out rubberized feet giving a total of 8.5 degrees of angle. Also in the box is a keycap puller, as well as a key switch puller since this keyboard is hot swappable, more on that later. They also give you a really nice braided and angled USB-C cable, along with the instruction manual as always. Also in the box you'll find 3 additional Gateron switches for you to try out, a linear clear, linear yellow and a clicky green switch. On this side of the keyboard you will find a switch that flips between Mac and Windows as well as a Bluetooth on-off switch. The battery in this thing is massive, it gives you 3000 mAh of juice. In comparison, the Ampro 2 has 1900 and the Royal Clutch RK61 only has a measly 800 mAh. I'm just saying, this battery is massive, which in turn should make it last longer on a single charge. The keycaps on this thing are double shot PVT. So they have much higher oil resistance and hardness compared to standard ABS keycaps. As I mentioned before, this keyboard is hot swappable and they claim it's replaceable with 90% of the mechanical switches in the market. This is great if a key fails, you don't have to throw away the whole keyboard or solder another one on. It's as simple as plucking out the switch and replacing that one. It should save money in long term. I forgot to mention that the keyboard connects via USB-C. Because the included cable is only around 1.5 meters in length, I couldn't use it for my setup. Instead, I had to find a USB-C micro USB dongle, and it does work. When plugged in, you're greeted with really bright coloured RGB. In my opinion, this looks amazing, and the white keyboard especially allows the lighting to shine more. This is because white reflects light unlike black, so if you want a more minimal RGB look, black will be a better choice. Something to be noted, if you're wondering, is that while the main letters allow RGB through, the smaller ones don't. That's common though. If you're interested about the lighting effects, there will be a clip at the end of this video where I go through the different modes and effects. Overall, I really like what KEMOVE has done here, from the packaging to the keyboard. I think they've really made a solid keyboard and contender to the market. And it's small things like including a dust cover and a huge battery that makes this that much better. We're approaching the end of the video here. I hope you guys have learned something from this and that you'd consider picking this up as your next keyboard. If you want to show your support, please like and subscribe. Also, if you want some typing sound, check out Wildcat's video, link top right. Thank you guys for watching.